And then you retire at No Way Out 2000,
Yeah.
February 2000. It's like, I'm done. I'm not wrestling anymore. 38 days later, you are announced as the final participant in the Fatal 4-Way main event of WrestleMania 2000. There's a McMahon in every corner.
Right.
Talk to us a little bit about, taking that time and deciding now is the right time to come back.
All right, so people want to say I was a hypocrite. I mean, I went out and I specifically said, I'm not going to be one of those guys who prostitutes his name and comes back 6 months later. And doggone it, I didn't. It didn't take me 6 months. It took me 6 weeks. But I defy anyone. I'm telling you, it is a fact. And people would criticize me. I go, let me tell you something, brother. Mr. McMahon called you up and asked you to cut his lawn. You'd say, how quickly do you want me there, And so Jim Ross calls me and goes, yeah, Mick, we got some ideas for you at WrestleMania. And I said, okay, you want me to host something? And he goes, actually, we're thinking about you, Big Show, Steve, and he lays it out. And I said, but I just retired. And so I will go down in history. You can ask JR when he's here in February. Has anyone besides Mick Foley tried to talk you out of putting him in the main event at WrestleMania? And I did. I put up a fight. And Vince really wanted to make that happen for me. He really wanted me to be in a main event before I retired. And we ended up making the best of it. It was a pretty good match. I showed up about 20 pounds heavier than I had been at No Way Out. My heart wasn't really in it. There was that spot where Triple H had the Rock on a table. I went up to the second rope, and I swear it looked like he was a football field away from me. I thought, there's no way. There's no way I can make it. And I took off. And this is Anaheim, California, okay? So I like to think that I've got a certain commitment, whether it's to character, family. And so I took off from that second turnbuckle, and I missed by about 4 feet, right? One of the things you don't know about that table is it only breaks if you land on it flat. If you hit it on the corner, it's like that brick house that the third little pig built, right? It does not move. And so I came up, my torso hit that thing, my pelvis. I thought I broke my pelvis. And the only thing I could think of, and at that time, that was the biggest match in the biggest year of WWE's, history. So it was my biggest move on the biggest night of the company's history. I hit, my body ricocheted off that. I'm laying on the ground. I think I have a broken pelvis, and all I could think of, my broken sternum rather, the only thought that was running through my mind was, I don't think I'm gonna make it to Disneyland tomorrow.